There's a few tricks that if you know them, you will be able to tell time without any problem. First of all, when somebody says, "What time is it?" you have to look at these two different hands. The shortest hand right here is the hour hand. It tells you what hour it is. And if you look at this clock, you see there are 12 choices that you have. The longest hand is called the minute hand, and that's what we're going to talk about first. All right, if you look at the clock, each one of these numbers, you're going to count by 5 to find out how many minutes you have. So you start at the top of the clock and it is 0. So I want you to say these with me as I point to them. We're going to start with 0 and then we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and you're back at the top at 60, which starts back at 0. But here's something else that's real simple for you to know. So if you pay attention, look up here. If it's on the 0, you're going to have colon and 2 zeros. At the 5, you're going to have the colon and it's 05. Same thing all the way around. Colon 10, colon 15, colon 20, colon 25, colon 30, colon 35, colon 40, colon 45, colon 50, colon 55, and you're back up to the top of the clock, which is where we start. Now, you already know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, and the clock has 12 hours on there that you can count. So let's see if we can practice one of these. Let's say that you were asked to do 11:30. Now, we first start with the hour hand, which is the shortest, and we're going to get all the way over here to the 11. And we know we've got to count to 30. So we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the long hand or the minute hand goes between the 6. Now, this is what's very tricky. So this is what I need you to look at real carefully. If we're talking about an hour and it's between the 12 and the 1, which one do I pick? Is it 12:30 or is it 1:30? Well, here's something. If you just put it in your head, you're going to always know this. I've heard people say these are like houses or homes. It always goes to the first one you see, and we start up here at 12. So let's say our hour hand is between the 2 and the 3, and we're trying to say 2:30. Which number do you come to first? You come 12, 1, 2, 3. Which number do you come to first? That's right, the number 2. So you're still in their house, and so it's going to be 2:30. Don't let that trick you up. Let's go down here. Let's say it's between these two numbers. Which number comes first? Well, we'll start 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's between the 4 and the 5. Let's try this one. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So we start with, look at the back of it, 8 dot dot 0 0. So your colon says 0 0. All right, we're going to find our hour hand and we're going to make it go all the way to the 8. But where's the minute hand going to go? Which other number up here has colon 0 0? That's right, 12. All right, let's try this one. 5:55. You got to really think on this one. So we start with the hour and we're going to get over here to the 5. Now the minute says colon 55. Well, if you look up here at your clock, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Look, colon 5, 5. So I know that my minute hand goes right there. All right, let's try one more. Here's a tricky one, 3:20, 3:20. All right, let's start first of all with our hour. So we know it's going to be 1, 2, 3. But let's see if we can find 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Now, between these numbers are going to be little bitty lines or ticks that you can see on a clock. And you're going to go, if it, let's say it was 22, so you would go 21, 22, and just move your minute hand to follow right along. So if you use these tricks, they're not hard. Just use it in your head. And something else you could do that would be really good is you could get two pieces of paper. You can make a circle, write your numbers on it, put another piece behind it, and put all these 5, 10, 15, all the multiples up to 55. And then every time you get ready to do it and you get stuck, you've got something that you could look at and help you to review the clock. So one more time, when we first start, we look at the hour hand. If it's between two numbers, you always go to the first half. So you're starting here, you go all the way around, and it's between a 4 and a 5, so it's going to be the 4. Let's get one on this side. If it's between the 8 and the 9, which number comes first? That's right, 8, so it's going to be in the 8 house. Let's say we're between a 10 and 11, which comes first? The 10, so it's going to be 10. Let's say right here would be 10:30. All right, if you use these clicks and ticks here that go along on this clock, you're going to know what time is it. Just refer back to it.